Hello everybody and welcome to your reading. So I just want to say really quick, this is a pre-recorded reading. Today, the day you see it, I should say today, but the day you see it is January 2nd, and that is my oldest daughter's birthday, and I promised her a shopping trip to the mall and lunch. So I will be doing that, and I don't know how much time it will take, but when I return I will be working on videos later in the night. But I wanted to make sure that you guys got your video, so if I was running late, I'm only doing this really it's still January 2nd, but it's early in the morning. It's pretty much after my last video came out. So the song I channeled now is by Led Zeppelin, and it's called Over the Hills and Far Away, and the lyrics go deep. It's a perspective. You don't have to like the song. I know I channel a lot of dated songs, but it's the lyrics. It's really the lyrics that come, and you don't always have to listen to the whole thing, or you don't even have to watch the videos or none of that, but it's the lyrics is what comes through. So the lyrics here are, hey lady, you got the love I need, maybe more than enough. Oh darling, 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 walk with me a while. Many have I loved, and many times been bitten. Many times I've lied, and many times I've listened. Many times I've wondered how much there is to know. And what's the other part? And many dreams come true, and sometimes silver linings. I live for my dreams and a pocket full of gold. So before I get into what I feel might be trying to come through here, I want to be the first to tell you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you. The divine values you. And thank you so much for being here. I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. So I feel that this song, it is about somebody who maybe has chosen the path of success over love. I feel that there were two choices, and they happened at the same time. One was to go after goals and dreams, maybe a pocket full of gold, okay? And the other was to go in the direction of maybe someone's heart or someone's feelings. And someone chose, success. I feel now on channeling, that this person is singing about it, and now that they're looking back, they've had many loves, and they've had many losses, apparently, when they've been bitten. And I think they're trying to see a different perspective, the wide picture, the big picture, because they talk about not many men see the open road. And so this person's had time to travel and time to think and have a perspective on love versus the material world, right? And it is a choice that some of us have. So anyways, I'm going to say a prayer, because I don't know what is going to come out. I don't know who's on the side of what. I don't know if it's Aquarius had the choice. I don't know if someone chose a path of success over Aquarius. I don't know exactly who is where on the spectrum here. It's the storyline though. And I want to say a prayer for anyone who is in regret of choosing success over love. I just want to, pray that these things can be dissolved, because nobody should have a heavy heart, all right? It's hard to be positive with a heavy heart, so I'm just going to pray that that can be resolved. Our Father in heaven, I want to thank you for all the many blessings that you bestow upon each and every one of us every day. I want to continue to ask for protection for us and for our loved ones to keep us safe from harm. And I want to ask that whoever this reading is for, if anyone has any regret choosing a path of money over a path of love, or if anyone feels hurt because somebody chose a different path over them and someone was hurt, I just want to pray that these energies can get worked out and dissolved into your divine light, that this heaviness can be worked through or forgiven in some kind of way. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. I've already done a pre-shuffle. I'm going to get into the reading here. I did see what came out when I first picked, did a pre-shuffle in the animal spirit. I had got the buffalo, and that is someone who could be an earth sign, but it's also someone who can be deeply grounded in the world, the physical world, not so much the spiritual world. But now maybe someone is looking at things from a spiritual view. Maybe someone is looking at things as, the treasure is where the heart is. The real treasure, the real value, the real gold is wherever your heart is, wherever you're happy. Maybe someone has chosen a path of money and success, and they've not been so happy. So I don't know. We'll see what wants to come out. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of cards. I'm going to have to look up the meanings, but we have the oyster, which is reversed. We have the hyena, which is reversed. The tarantula, which is upright. The vulture, which is reversed. And the buffalo. And my goodness, I've never got this many card pulls. All right, so I'll be right back with the meaning. Okay, so I've put the card placings here in the book. So again, like I had said, the buffalo came out. Pre-shuffle, I only got the buffalo. And this is about, being grounded in earth, okay? Its heart and its mind rise toward heaven. The buffalo sees a challenge, hardship, or bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. The buffalo doesn't fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time, and may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. All right, when in balance, it's trusting pure presence. When it's out of balance, it's restless, it lacks gratitude, and to bring into balance is prayer. So this buffalo could be you, it could be another person, but I feel like it says grounded yet heavenly, practical yet spiritual. So I do feel like, it's either your energy, okay, you're either very grounded but spiritual, or this person was very grounded, rooted in the physical world, and now is seeing things from a spiritual side. Now, the next card that came out was the oyster, and it came out in reverse. And it's about patience, secret keeper, hiding inner treasures. And the focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts in their mind, they try to achieve it with grace and charm. The only problem is oyster types take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires of life's work. So, when in balance, it feels blessed, generous, and masterful. When it's out of balance, and it did come in the upside down, reluctant, gripping, clams up. Now, to bring into balance, it's sharing something. And so far I just feel like there is a person who sort of avoided a connection. There's a person that maybe you guys have similar gifts, okay? And I feel that they didn't choose a path of a spiritual path. I just feel this strongly. It's someone who is spiritual but didn't choose a spiritual path. Now we do have the hyena card next. And this is somebody, like I said, the oyster in the upright, it hides the secret of what it wants to do in life. It stays shy. It doesn't really tell people what they want to do. But this is in the reverse, and I feel that someone is going to finally speak up and say, look, I don't want to do this anymore. This isn't who I am. It's never been who I was. I just felt I had to do it. Because we have these hyenas. Now this is pressure. Now this card came out the other day, so I do remember what it's about. It's about sarcasm. It's about being pressured, okay? And it can be about a group of people. So, when in balance, it's charming, witty, fun to be around, but it is in the reverse, and it's scrappy, petty, and suspicious. And to bring into balance is sobriety. But I feel that this person, it could be you, it could be someone else. But like I said, when I pick up on the song, it's the reflection of a person who sounds sort of doubtful over the path that they chose. They chose their dream. They chose to go after the pocket full of gold. But now they're gaining a different perspective because they've been hurt a lot. They've been surrounded by a lot of hyenas. And because of that, maybe they never felt that they could be honest about who they were inside. Maybe they felt they couldn't be honest about the path they really want to take in life. And then after that, we have the tarantula, and it's in the upright. And it's at a crossroad, claiming life's purpose. You see the storyline here. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. A habit, a routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream. Yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. When in balance, it follows intuition. When it's out of balance, it hesitates over intellectualizes. And to bring into balance, daily journaling. So, like I said, if this isn't you, Aquarius, like I said, I felt like it was heavy earth, okay, because we start off with the buffalo. It's grounding, it's earth. And it's a person who now, whoever it is, you or them, doesn't matter. This storyline is of somebody who now follows their path, their dharma, what they really came here for. It's recognizing that, and it's coming out and speaking out about it. These hyena people are not going to like it, though. And then we have the vulture, because the hyenas and the vulture, they're probably very similar, right? But let's see, because I've never read the vulture card. Now, the vulture came out in reverse, and it says guardian and purifier, essential for rebalance. The vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. It's intriguing. It balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do. It cleans up our messes. The vultures appear when a situation needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or a tragedy is a blessing in disguise. So, when in balance, it clarifies, reveals wisdom. When it's out of balance, dramatic and aggressive. To bring into balance, clean your space, sage. It's in reverse. Intuitively, I feel like there's somebody who is getting rid of the vultures, right? The ones who, the way we know it in terms of sometimes a vulture is a person who comes around to get something, to gain something, to take advantage of. But in this book, it's an animal that cleans, it purifies, it eats the roadkill, okay? It gets rid of what we don't want to deal with. But it's in the reverse. And I feel that if somebody needs to rebalance, because this is about a rebalancing, this is about getting on the true dharma, the true life path. And this is also addressing what was in the path, which were these hyenas. And this is refocusing. But there's something here that has to be balanced out. When I saw this card in reverse and when I read about the aggression, it made me think of the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is aggressive because they're snippy. You know, they're not in balance with themselves, so they have sharp responses. Their words are sharp. You know, they're generally... The speech isn't, it's harsh, it's brash, it's blunt. So someone may be acting out of character because they're really not in purpose and their soul knows it, but their body and soul are in conflict with one another. And in a sense, so the soul is really the observer. The soul is really never in conflict. But if the soul is here to experience a different set of circumstances, but the body has put the trajectory on a different path, the one that doesn't enlighten, it's almost in conflict. The soul is saying, hey, we're supposed to be experiencing this, but the body is like, yeah, but I don't know, I kind of like this distraction over here, and there's a lot of distractions. But now that's a recognizing of the distraction. It's a recognizing that it's time to refocus. It's time to regroup. It's time to get back into, you know, the whole reason that we're here. So I do feel that for some, this is a person who's out of balance with you, but I do feel for some it is for you. because I've been getting a lot of Knight of Swords that come out in your energy, but it's not your energy. But it doesn't matter. If you have to regroup and refocus, if you have to get on track, you're going to do it. It's going to happen when Pluto comes in. It's going to be gradual, and it's going to happen. Same for this person. If it's another person you're meant to align with, they're also going to experience whatever needs to happen so that there can be a realignment. That's when the universe gets involved. So show me what I need to see here. It's really a good energy because it doesn't matter. It's getting back on track. The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom is in reverse, and that would mean that somebody is getting a hard dose of life. But, you know, that hard dose of life can literally be the redirecting. It's going to cause a redirection. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles reverse and the Hermit. And that's the major arcana. The Hermit card is Virgo. You could be dealing with an earth sign Virgo, but it doesn't have to mean that. The Hermit comes out of seclusion. Now this Hermit is a lot like this Oyster card as well. The oyster, what's hidden is the pearl, right? Well, it comes out. And the Hermit is the turtle. It's hidden within the shell, right? But it follows its light now. So there's a lot about somebody who comes out and follows their purpose. And it's about time. I just heard Spirit say it's about time. Judgment wants to come out. I just have to show you that, you know, look here on the bottom. That's Judgment. Oh, I didn't mean to put that there. Anyways, Ace of Pentacles reverse. It's time for this new beginning, and the universe says it's time. This new start, this new opportunity, whatever it is, this new path. This Ace of Pentacles is, you know, for me it's a noun. It's a person, place, or thing, but I feel it's more of a person. And it's a new start with a person because it says, walk a while with me. So maybe your journey with this person is a lifetime. See that? Maybe this journey, and that's the Empress reverse. Maybe this journey is walking a path with them, a short path. You don't know, but don't question it. They don't know, but it's not for them to question either. There's so many answers we don't know. There's so many questions we have. Even myself, I consider myself to be someone who's always evolving spiritually, but I'm learning. I'm still learning. There's so many things that are unanswered for all of us. We all want the answers to life, right? But in this case, this Ace of Pentacles is the Empress. I feel that somebody wants to come out, okay? Come out of seclusion and reconnect with the Empress. The Empress can be a divine counterpart. It can be a mother. It's somebody who attracts, okay? But whoever it is, it's someone they don't have in their life. All right? Or it's someone that they didn't recognize. Literally, it can be a Taurus or a Libra. Give me a card for that Hermit. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles on the bottom. All right, you see, that's a lot of this that's being left out. This is a lonely rose right here. It doesn't have anyone else, and it's starting to wither away and lose its petals, which also signifies health. This lion is missing its Empress, and the Leo card of Leo, and the Strength card, it's the Empress that is with the lion. This lion is solo by itself, holding the rose by itself. Holding the rose. Now this rose is just sort of deteriorating. Four of Pentacles, withholding. So somebody's been withholding that they're in love, or that they have love, or that they even give a damn about you, I feel. And it could literally be an earth sign, could literally be a Virgo. I do know a lot of you are dealing with that. But somebody is definitely coming out of a very hard karmic time, possibly moving away from a Capricorn, Sagittarius with that Wheel of Fortune, but somebody is on the bottom of the Wheel of Karma here. And it's causing all of this redirection. That is the universe at its best. That's how the universe redirects, and it doesn't feel good. It's quite uncomfortable, but it's necessary. It's a necessary type of uncomfortable. You know, it's like in the song, many times I've loved and many times been bitten. You know, maybe that was one of the things that this person chose, to have a lot of different experiences with other people, not you. And now it's kind of like these experiences, maybe some were okay, but for the majority, like I feel someone didn't get the satisfaction from the experiences that they thought they were going to get. Because it's a physical satisfaction. Well, it's like a band-aid, right? When we satisfy ourselves physically, it's never everlasting, because the physical doesn't last forever. The soul, the spirit, that's what goes on forever. And it's like, that's the stuff that is sustaining, and that is the stuff that is fulfilling and nurturing to one. Someone's not feeling that. What is the past? No, excuse me. I'm getting ahead of myself here. What is the roots? The Vulture reverse. Now it landed this way, which would have been upright, 3 of Wands, and the Hanged Bat here, but it's literally ended up this way, which is the Hanged Bat. That is in the reverse. That's Pisces energy, and that's gaining the perspective. But it's really, for me, they've already gained the perspective. Maybe somebody's thinking they threw their future away, because the 3 of Wands is about the future. It's somebody who's expecting. Maybe this person was expecting you to return, because Empress energy, when the Empress is not in their correct energy, when the Yin, Y-I-N, is not in the correct energy, that person may be a chaser. That person may not recognize their own value and may not have their boundaries where they need to be. Over giving, over loving. But this is a person who realizes that you're not doing that anymore. If you are in the yin energy, this is a person who realizes you may not be coming back in their future. This is a person who realizes that maybe they messed up their future. You know, maybe they're thinking that. Either way, it's some sort of perspective about the future, and it's the root. It's what's driving all of this. Because we have Daughter of Swords here on the bottom and Mother of Swords. Maybe you've cut this person off. This is the bottom of the deck. You've cut them off, and now they're watching you, spying on you possibly with that Daughter of Swords in reverse. Mother of Swords reverse, that's a cutoff. I'm not going to allow you to be in my energy if you're going to be in my energy just whenever you feel like it, whenever you want something, need something. So now it's like watching. I can't just come in and out of Aquarius's life, or vice versa. Like I said, if you're dealing with one, you can reverse the roles. But it's like, if I just can't come in and out of this person's life, then I just might as well spy on them. And meanwhile, just still feel like left out in the cold, watching from the outside in. Give me a card that describes this. This is a major arcana. So far, I've got 4 major arcanas out of 7 cards. Give me a card for this Hanged Bat, Pisces energy. Landed on the Oyster, and it is the Hermit, and it's in reverse. You have the Hermit in reverse twice. You have Virgo energy here twice in the reverse. It's coming out. I think someone's going to come out and be honest. I think somebody needs to realize that if they had anything to do with you not being in their life, they need to come forward and say their part. And literally, you know, this 8 of Pentacles is about focus. And I feel like someone's trying to focus about, I'm hearing recapture. I'm hearing recapture. I feel like somebody wants to recapture what was lost here. We do have Judgment. We have 2 of Cups reverse. So someone here is thinking, look, I need to come out of hermit mode. I need to come out of not saying anything. I need to come out of seclusion, and I need to say what I need to say here. Watching isn't very satisfying at all. There's nothing satisfying about watching. What's satisfying is when you can have a conversation with somebody, no matter what. And truth and clarity here. Now tell me about the past. Now tell me about the past. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse. That can represent healing, or that can represent you guys having some sort of connection. All right. Maybe in the past there wasn't any ghosting. Maybe in the past somebody wasn't healed. But now I have a lot. And I'm getting a whole message, which I'm going to tell you guys real quick. I've channeled a dream that I have. I had a dream, and I have to do a video about it. But maybe I'll do it tonight when I come back late tonight. This is early in the morning when I'm doing this. Like, it's not even daylight. But I channeled a dream about an absent parent and a child who was raised in a home by an absent parent and went on to have a family with another person and wasn't absent in those other children's lives. So if you feel that this is related or could be a part of the story, you'll definitely want to see that reading. But in the past, we got a mother and child, and we got a father not present. And that's why I say that. I have channeled that some people don't have relationship skills. They don't have, what they need to be in a relationship because there was an absent person in their home. Not everybody, it was a father, but there was an absent person in the home. And it could be for any reason. My children's father passed away. It can be for any reason. But this is the past. And somebody was very protected by that person who did raise them, but there was the absence, and it looks like the absence of a yang energy. And then we have, we have the Ten of Wands, and we have the Devil, Capricorn energy, and it's also karmic. And then we have the Nine of Wands reverse. This person was given a lot of responsibility, whoever it was. It could have been you. I mean, I can relate to this storyline. I think a lot of Aquarians can. I had a lot of responsibility as a kid, way too much for what kids should have. I think a lot of you can relate to that too. But because I'm feeling this is more or less of a person who doesn't have you in your life, especially if you are operating in the yin energy. Because this is yang energy that is thinking. And in the past, this person could have had way too much responsibility for their age. They could have had to take care of a sibling. They could have had to step up and be like the man of the house, and like I said, that type of timeline I can sort of relate to, because when my older children's father passed away, my son sort of felt like he had to take responsibility, and I'm like, wait, what are you doing here? What are you doing? I am just going to be both now. I'm going to be your mom and your dad. You don't need to take the place of that person. I'm the one working, and I'm the one providing. But someone feels that they had to step up to the plate, and maybe they did have to watch their sibling, okay? And maybe they had to do a lot of things around the house, like chores and stuff. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but like maybe they had to do a lot. Like, they might have had to take care of the sibling, had to, cook and take trash out and like clean up the kitchen and stuff, like a lot of stuff for maybe like a kid. Anyway, it's past energy, but this is what someone's looking at. So maybe somebody just wanted to work on themselves and have success. And maybe somebody didn't want responsibility, because we do have the Nine of Wands here in reverse. So in the past, it's like somebody didn't see another way to do things. They saw a very karmic side of life, And it was very hard. It was very burdensome because this person was probably just always tired, and then they would have had to gone to school as well. So this is an energy of someone who's like, well, you know, they might have from a young age been like, I don't want to get tied down with this family stuff. It's a lot of responsibility. Someone learned at a young age that having a family, taking care of a family, it's a lot of responsibility. That Ten of Wands is responsibility. But this person just sees the bad side of relationships. They saw the karmic side of relationships. In other words, they didn't see a very loving and healthy side of relationship. Whoever it is, you or them. Someone didn't see that there's another way to life, that people can actually be happy and together. They just sort of saw like, yeah, people hook up, they have kids, they break up. Then it becomes a very big burden on the kid or kids. Give me a card for that past, and then we'll move on to what's crowning this. Judgment. This person thought that they were awoke, especially when it comes to love and children. They were convinced that love doesn't work out and they don't want no children, or at least not anytime soon. They did not want any sort of obligation. But I also feel with this Judgment card that they are awakening. They're realizing that the reason they pushed you away has a lot to do with their childhood and their past. So somebody is awakening to that, to their childhood, and how they view relationships. And somebody thought that their view was the absolute truth. But the thing is, they never saw the other side of the coin. It's like growing up poor, never thinking you can ever have anything or be rich. But this person didn't think relationships would work out. This person also didn't want to probably put any kids through that. Tell me what's crowning this? Mother of Wands, more karmic energy, but it landed sideways. I'm also guided to point this out. This Mother of Wands, even though it's karmic, it's literally a card of Aries, but this snake is protecting the eggs. And I do feel that this ties into the dream I had, so that will be the next video that I do, is about the dream I channeled, because it's not my life. It is someone else's life. When I see this Mother of Pentacles and I see this snake, you see how this person is this little deer is just nestled up to the mother, like, you know, the love of the mother here. And then this snake is protecting the eggs. And I do feel that it is a family. It is a parent that raised a child alone. I don't care, man or woman, does not matter here. Yin energy, though. Yin energy raised a child on its own. And because of that, has been very protective over that child. And, you know, Five of Wands. All of these came out in sideways here. Five of Wands, it's a lot of stress. It's very stressful. It's very hectic. There's a lot to do. This is because they were lacking another person to help do things and to be there. Like, there was just always something going on. You know, kids had to do things after school. Kids have to maybe stay at school longer because the parent was at work. This parent really did all that they could to make that child's life or children's life better. Okay? This parent probably would have seen the pain that the child experienced from not having that person in the home life. Okay? This parent would have also tried to create a lot of distractions so that that child doesn't have pain, or those children don't have pain. You know, we have the Seven of Pentacles. sideways. We have the Eight of Pentacles sideways. What's happening when cards are sideways, things are in a process. And this person is processing all of this information and about ready to ascend to the next level. And I feel that has a lot to do with you. I feel that you were pushed away. Yeah, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Star in reverse. That's Aquarius. I feel this person would have pushed you away. And maybe they're like thinking about things because for some reason karma is not favoring their life right now, but the universe is trying to wake this person up and say, look, we want you to see why you have these views, why you're looking at it this way. You know, this person sees that you had all the love that they needed, but why did they push it away? And a lot of it has to do with their childhood. All right, give me a card for being all those cards came out sideways. So someone is about ready to, I feel, reinvest and focus on you. They do have a protective parent, so be prepared for that. I don't care how old they are, they got a protective parent. Maybe even to the point of overbearing. It might even be smothering because this snake is almost smothering the eggs. But it's out of protection. That's the motivation. So if you do meet somebody who has an overprotective parent, just know it's because they love their child or children so much, and they just, that protection, I'm getting goosebumps, that protection never stopped, right? It's still going on, and it will go on till the day that person dies. I can guarantee you that. Just know that you will, if you align with this person, okay, you're going to align with their parent, because if not, just that's the only way that there's going to be harmony. I'm just letting you know right now. Anyway, let's see what wants to come out. I like it. I think you're going to meld just well with their family. Or they will. Whoever. It's two people aligning here. All right? Somebody's hold up, hiccup is their childhood. It doesn't mean, Aquarius, you didn't have a tough childhood. I've read all of your comments and I know how my life was. I know your childhood was tough. I just don't think your childhood is your baggage. I don't think you're holding it or carrying it. This is yin and yang energy, and it's a yang energy who is held up. Sagittarius energy and the Ten of Pentacles. You're gonna blend just well with whoever this protective person is. And some of that is also them wondering, you know, if I invest and focus on Aquarius, is Aquarius going to be able to handle my hectic life? Is Aquarius going to be able to handle my overprotective parent? And these cards say, yeah, absolutely. See, Aquarians like having their independence. Aquarians love having their time alone, you know? We can sit for hours in our mind. We can sit for hours listening to music. We can, you know, we can do this. We stay busy ourselves. So whatever, your lifestyle, their lifestyle, it's gonna mix just fine. What you don't see, there's a karmic situation that's about to be done with quick. Like I said, Knight of Swords. This is Son of Swords. This is Capricorn energy, and it's the devil, and it's karmic. And this person is not going to like the cutoff. So either you're cutting off a Capricorn or a karmic, or they are, or both of you are. But this is in the past, and it's a situation, and it's in their past. So whatever it is, someone's not going to like the detachment of the karmic situation. So they could literally, they watched a karmic relationship between their parents, but they could also be in a karmic relationship and they break off from it because they realize everything is like reliving the past for them. They see the open road now where they didn't see the open road before. They see the big picture. They're learning more than what they thought they knew. They thought they were already expanded and knew everything, but they realizing they don't. And anyways, so that's what you don't see. There's a karmic situation that is they're detaching from, but just know that that karmic doesn't like it. All right, what's the future here? Oh my goodness, Ten of Cups. You got 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups, and you got a new beginning, the Fool card. To be honest, I don't know if I really want to clarify that. That karmic energy is out. Brand new beginning. The Uranus energy, it's Aquarian energy. Some people like to attach Aries to it as well because it's the first card of tarot and the first astrology sign in the spring is Aries. So that's why I feel people attach Aries to it. But it is a card of Uranus, which is one of the ruling planets for Aquarius. But it's happiness here. The future is a lot of happiness. I would imagine that someone's coming back correct. Whoever it is. Like I said, it can be with the Empress. It can, it can be literally a child. Even if it was your child who left and they thought that you were overbearing parent, but I really feel it's a love story. But this is also, the Empress is the divine counterpart as well. Either way, it's happiness. Somebody comes out of seclusion here. All right. We got the Mother of Wands again. Like I said, in this case, this could literally be different from this Mother of Wands. This Mother of Wands I felt like was overprotective to a point that it was too smothering, but I understand where it's coming from, okay? It's just a parent who didn't know how to turn off the protection or tone it down a bit. It went into probably like adulthood. But this is Justice reversed. It's Libra, and then we have the High Priestess, which is Virgo, Pisces energy, and we have this Mother of Wands in between. Somebody may literally tell their mom, look, Mom, it's not fair that you're keeping me from this person. Someone may say, hey, it's not fair of you to keep me from my mom. If somebody is like a child is in a controlling relationship and that person is controlling them by keeping them away from their family and their loved ones, you can take it how you want to take it. But somebody comes out and speaks out, and that's why this oyster is reversed. That's why this hyena is reversed, this vulture is reversed, and this tarantula is upright, this buffalo is upright. Somebody is coming out and says, look, I'm happy with this person. I'm going to reach out to this person. And at this point, there's really nothing anyone can do. Not karmic, not overprotection, not the naysayer hyenas, like nobody. Because this person is in their own power. This person is in their own power. Tell me about the self position. The self position is they feel like there's some things that are holding them back from you. Some of it has to do with a relationship or contracts that they can't get out of. But this is also about the Hierophant. They also know that this could be learning a lesson as well. But with the Hierophant, like you would be the higher path. Okay, so there's something here about this person learning a lesson, knowing that connecting with you is a higher path or vice versa. But there is something about, maybe there is some other prior commitment that has to be let go of. And I do see that here because there is a karmic that is not going to be happy about it at all, or a literal Capricorn. And their position is, I love somebody and I'm not with them. I love this person through and through. And I'm not in their energy. They're not in my energy. You and this person are very close. The Lovers is Gemini energy. It's also a divine counterpart energy. But if you're dealing with a friend or family member, it's a very close energy. You guys are close. And they're missing your energy. What also fell out is Daughter of Cups and Three of Pentacles reversed. So this is somebody, if whatever they put ahead of you, work, a relationship, I feel you're going to hear from them. It's going to be very heartfelt. Whatever they say is going to come from the heart. And I think it's going to be like, look, I just really enjoy you and my energy. And I don't care, Can we at least talk? Can we just start talking again? Yeah, Six of Cups. Aquarius. This is that close. This connection is so close. And the Six of Cups talks about a very close connection. That's why it's linked to past life, past person, and children, and memories. It's that connection. Somebody's not been doing very well. Like I said, on the bottom wheel of karma, we have the Five of Swords and we have the Two of Pentacles reversed. This person doesn't know what to do at the moment. At the moment, they don't know what to do. They don't know if they should reach out. They don't know. I don't feel that this person can stay in the energy of never reaching out, because the universe is kind of wanting this to happen as far as you and this person talking. And I don't feel like, I just feel like there's going to be either tower moments or just situations that happen or dreams or just emotional something here, because we have awakening. We have the World. I feel there's something that, you know, you guys' story is not written. Like, you didn't play it out. You know, walk with me for a while. There's something left here to do. Give me a card for the environment, though, please. Justice reverse. Something that has to come into balance. Something that was unjust, unfair. Libra energy. Maybe someone literally has to get out of some sort of commitment or marriage or contract. We have the Three of Pentacles there too. Something has to change in order for some balance to be restored. Something has to be let go of in order for someone to have this wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups and the Sun, Leo energy, the Magician. Somebody has all the tools, and it seems like all the tools needed is just the truth. Somebody hasn't come forward with the truth. And that's why this oyster card in the upright was saying, look, somebody wasn't saying what they really wanted in life or what they felt their purpose was. They were just sort of being guided and led by the hyenas. That's what's going to change. Somebody's going to tell their truth, because that's all that's needed. This is Virgo energy, Gemini energy. It's a card of Mercury, communication. The Sun is Leo. It's about happiness. The Justice is Libra, and something's not fair or balanced. And somebody has to let go of something. And for a lot of them, it's in their mind. It's a mindset. We did see the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Someone could be having a very traditional mindset. Comes from a childhood here. But the bottom line is Eight of Pentacles. And that is shifting the focus. This person is shifting their focus. What am I going to say? But I have to say it. I have to bring things into balance, no matter what. What's the hope and the fear? What's the hope and the fear? The Magician reverse. They're afraid. They don't have what it takes to be in a relationship, or they don't know what to say. Because like I said, they weren't given a skill here in their childhood. That's clear. And it kind of reminds me of when I became a parent for the first time. I kept praying to God because I was afraid I was going to screw up as a parent, because my childhood was so messed up. And I was worried about not showing up for my kids the way I should show up. And I saw literally an angel appear in front of me, right in front of my eyes, because I was so depressed over this. And I didn't see the angel speak. An impression came into my mind as I'm focused on this very beautiful angel dressed in blue with very blue piercing eyes and long blonde hair floating through the air in front of me. And I heard in my mind, all you need is love. And that is the number one ingredient to everything. All you need is love. Love will conquer and see everything through. And this person, whoever it is, you or them, is saying, afraid that they don't have what it takes. Give me a card. It landed on the new beginning. Yeah. This person is afraid that they don't even have what it takes to just start a conversation. Like, nervous energy, Mercury, Virgo, Gemini does have a very nervous type of energy about it. nervous. What do I say? How do I start out a conversation? How do I bring things back into balance? Like, the hardest part is the start. That is the hardest part. The hardest part is the return. So that tells me if that's the hardest part, that everything beyond that is going to be productive. If only this is the hardest part, that means what's beyond it is not the hardest. Tell me, what are we ending here? We have the Emperor reverse and the Four of Pentacles. So like I said, this is a lot about a divine masculine, yang energy, withholding what they want to say, withholding actions. So as this reading today, what does it look like it may end up? As of today, Virgo energy, Son of Pentacles, and we have Ace of Wands and the Father of Wands. This is like saying, I am going to come forward, but I don't know when. I am going to come forward. I don't know what to say. I am going to come forward, but what if Aquarius doesn't, want to hear what I have to say? Or what if they reject me? I would also imagine that this person has also some rejection issues. They really just got to get out of their mind and surrender if they want this happiness. So that means there is an opportunity of happiness between you, because this Five of Cups is reversed. That means this sad horse can turn around and just be like, all I got to do is get out of my head. All I got to do is just surrender. Just say what I got to say. Let the chips fall where they may here. Don't hide anything. Just be honest. Seven of Swords reverse. Return. I feel that when this person comes in, strong earth, I feel when they do come in that they are going to be very honest, because I feel like they're like, I just really have nothing to lose. I've already lost what made me happy, so what more could I lose, right? And the Star, that's Aquarius. That's Two of Swords. So they're thinking about when to come in and make some sort of offer or talk about a relationship. Again, Son of Pentacles, it is a strong Virgo card. It's the same card, and the Father of Wands. So they do come forward. Right now, they're not. They're really stuck in their head. They just got to get out of it. They really want to know, how do I say what I want to say? How do I articulate the words? How do I apologize for the time that's gone by? How do I start up the conversation? Anyway, we're going to close out with some advice. We're going to definitely close out with some advice. And if you feel, that the reading I'm going to do next applies, this is going to be, the next reading is going to be about a dream I channeled. And it's going to have something to do, that's too many cards, but I got the Creator. I'm going to take the Creator. Wow, I got the Eternal Child, the Father, and the Cosmic. I'm telling you, somebody here, they weren't raised with a parent, because the Father is here, and the Eternal Child, but the Creator. The Unseen, you don't know the damage this person has, or they don't know the damage you have. I'm not reading all of those cards. It's just too much. I'm sorry. But the ultimate thing, what I always say, it's always about the ascension. I feel that this person or you are just going to focus on what's most important. Let me look for this meaning and I'll be right back. All right. The Creator. The Creator, the first archetype in the trio of existence. It's not intimidated by darkness or by lack. They know that from the void, creation, inevitability emerges. With meager, minimal, and outlandish materials, the Creator reveals a new image. They make the empty room resonate with healing sounds. They generate bounty from a seed that others tossed away. Through generative, this archetype annihilates preconceived notions of what is possible, leaving unexpected openings in the wake of its destruction. The Creator does this by first being absolutely present to what it's not, imagining or wishing things were different, and second, trusting that a force greater than themselves awaits constant collaboration with each human soul. Whether we call it nature, God, goddess, Shakti, or divinity, it remains nameless. It is the creator, life's long companion. So what I had channeled here is that there's something still left to do, okay? The one in charge is the creator, all right? And there is somebody on the negative wheel of karma because they're not aligned, they're not on path. And the creator is going to send whatever it needs to send to align you and this person, because your story isn't over yet. And that's the best I can say. All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you in your next reading, and namaste, my friends.